And we are back. Luvbay Afrobeat Music Talk Radio, your number one African Caribbean online radio. We are back at it again. Yes, today we have a very special show for you. My name is DJ TYB, the place to be. We are going to be having a very different conversation all of the time. Most of the time, what we've been doing is that we've been having conversations with a lot of English speaking, or let me say, Afrobeat, reggae, and what have you, artists on the show. But today we are going to change it a little bit. We have a group, a very super group, Quality. They stand by their name, Quality. I've listened to them. You know what? We are going to have a very great conversation here this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you may be. This is Love Bay Afrobeat Music Talk Radio, your number one African Caribbean online radio. Folks, with me here is Ron. Hi, Ron. How you doing?
Hey, TYB, it's good to be on the show. Good to be on the Highway 6 program. As always, it's great here on the west coast of Canada. We have, I must say, a lot of rain, but nothing like I've heard on the eastern side where there's lots of snow. So I have nothing to complain about. And so everything's all well. And, I'm interested if by chance our guests come up. I know that AI is going to come up as one of our topics, I'm sure. So I have some insight on this area that I've thought about as well. That if quality doesn't show up, then we can have a discussion about it. So maybe we'll end up having a discussion about it anyway. So it's all good to have everybody here with us. Enjoy the show today, folks. It's going to be a good one, and Petra is supposed to be joining us shortly too.
That's right. AI always pops its head
It's all
into
over
our
the
programs.
place.
Yes, it pops up because what, it is the topic that a lot of artists will have to be sitting up to check it out because where we are heading to is not pleasant. But a lot of people may be thinking that what, AI has come to stay. Of course, we understand AI has come to stay, but at the same time, too, we also have to think about whether our industry is going to be extinct or is going to be turning a different corner. We don't know. But it's up to us as artists to start thinking about what we want to do and where we want to head towards. So it's popping up left, right, and center in our conversations over the past couple of weeks, months. And it seems a lot of people are waking up to the realization that the music industry is turning the corner where everybody should, if you're in that industry, everybody should be looking at because it's scary, it's scary, it's scary, and it's scary. Ron?
Yeah, I agree. I think that what is scary about it is it's fairly new and nobody knows really what to expect or do with it. I think, as I heard one person say about it, and really describes it, if the musicians get a hold of this, the real musicians, they'll be able to just whack the ball out of the park. However, if it's those who are not musicians are using it just to create their own songs, then there really isn't going to be anything really all that great about them. So it's the musicians who will make the difference using it. There's more to it that I have. But hey, let's say hi to Petra. Hey, Petra, how are you
Hey,
doing?
Petra, Miss Grant, how you doing?
Hi,
Mm.
Luvbay family. Hi, TYB. Hi, Ron.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you guys too. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, yeah. We're just talking about the fact that what, in our conversations, AI has been popping in, and then Ron was throwing it in that with our guests, AI is going to definitely pop in. So
Nice. Our favorite topic.
that's right.
Mhm.
Lately, it seems. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Ron, go ahead, please.
No, well, I was one of my things about it is that I think that it's either it's like you're gonna have to take the bull by the horns in this one, so to speak, in terms of use it to your advantage, but don't rely on it. I think what is going to happen though eventually here in a roundabout way, this is my thought on this, is that I think the people are eventually going to say something like, "What is this created with the AI?" And if it was, I'm not even interested. Because I can't ever even see this person. I can't get to know this person. I can't go to a show. If it's a great hit or something, we can watch it on, a TV show of some sort, see the guest there, but all that will be thrown out. So I think eventually the public is just going to say, no, I'm sorry, I'm not interested in this. If you want to use parts of AI to create a mixed master or whatever, but please give me real people. I think that's what's going to come to is really cheap
Mm-hmm.
with AI.
Yeah. Yeah, Pedro,
That's my
any
thoughts.
thoughts on that before we get onto this? I'm so excited, Petra. I'm so excited to the, after Rendara from Haiti, you remember? Ren was
Mm-hmm.
excellent. And today we are heading towards our brothers and sisters in the French sector, and we are going to be dealing with them all over and all over. And I love, I love Kompa music. I love
Mm-hmm.
whatever comes out there. So we are going to have a very great conversation. But before we get Ronald and Quality onto the show, what do you have to say with respect to what Ron was saying when it comes to AI and the music industry right now?
Yeah, no, no, I totally agree with what Ron is saying. And yeah, I just feel like the way AI is right now, I mean, there's so many people, and I'm talking in relation to the music industry. Right now there's still a bit of excitement about it, so people are still just, intrigued by it, playing with the different tools. And no matter what, I watched something, I think it's something that you sent TYB. Yeah, it was something you had sent to us in our group in relation to the gentleman was saying that in the major labels, all the artists, like a lot of the artists are using AI now, like you can say, that no one's using AI now in the music industry. But like Ron is also saying, I do believe at some point people are gonna just get tired of it. I think right now, and I think AI is gonna have a big like increase, then it's gonna have a big drop, and it's just gonna find like its place in the industry. I'm not to say that that AI is gonna either take over or just we're never gonna get AI out of the music now. That's one thing we all have to recognize. AI will never not be in our music. The only thing is at what capacity. So I mean, I work with AI in my 9 to 5, right? Like my day job and stuff. So I see the benefit of using AI. I'm a chat GPT baby. Like I'm on there all the time, chat GPT. So I do use AI. However, again, in a certain capacity. So yeah, I feel like AI right now, everyone's jumping on it, but the time's gonna come where, like it may not be as extreme in how much we're using it. Because just to kind of tie it back to like Zanya Monet, right? That artist that signed a $3 million deal. I mean, I've heard some of the songs, and I had a friend say to me that they liked her music. To me, she sounds like a Jasmine Sullivan. Like to me, all these AI artists sound like somebody else. Like there's no AI artist that's come out and sounds so unique where we're all like, that's what real artists do. When Drake first came out, everyone was crazy over Drake. When 50 Cent first came out, when the Migos first came out, because they all came out with styles that we'd never heard of before. I'm yet to hear an AI artist come out with a unique sound. They're just mimicking already established good artists. So then at some point, like people are gonna just tire of it. So that's my viewpoint on it.
Yeah, I mean, if I can come in, we're talking in terms of authenticity.
Mm.
Authenticity. It will come to a
Mm-hmm.
point where we'll have to sit back and say, is it AI generated music? What is it? What is it? So, is it where we want to head to? I understand, yeah, AI has come to stay. But then I think, looking at what we've been sharing, it seems now artists or the people within the music industry are, waking up to the fact that there's a menace facing us. And if we don't find so many different ways,
Mm.
the industry is going to be tainted and extinct. And that you, as an artist, we'll have to find a different way, because right now we don't have any labels that are that is like pampering or getting us into signing agreements with them. There's none, because they are taking advantage of the fact that AI is there. So hey, if you don't sign the contract, forget it. I can get AI to do that. And a lot of artists are
Mm.
not realizing the fact that once you put your music on Spotify or on some of the other AI companies, you are signing your death warrant, so to speak, right? You are giving them the
Yeah.
option, because once you put the music there, there's no lawyer there, there's no entertainment lawyer there. You're on your own, so you've given your rights to them, so they can remix, change the face, do anything that they want with it. So is that where we want to head to? Are we being paid the right amount of money, or there's
Mm.
a selected few, just like how Eric, I've forgotten his name, the CEO of Spotify testified before Congress. He doesn't even know how much.
Mm.
He knows
Yeah, that
he
was
knows only
sad.
the top tier,
Hmm.
right? $12 a month, can an artist survive $12 a month? No, but he makes $1 million a day of all your sweat. I'm not saying he has not, or he hasn't opened up a platform for everybody to use, but then artists will have to start waking up to the fact. They should start smelling the coffee to make sure that their work, the day, morning, afternoon, evening work that they've done, they are being paid handsomely, but not that because of AI, somebody can just wake up in the morning, change your image, change your voice, change the music, change anything that they want, and then you sit back without any protection. Are we getting the protection that we need as artists? This is what um, artists will have to start thinking about, because the future doesn't look good to me from where I sit. The future is bleak to me. Um, that's my take of it, because the more I listen to different um, posts that we share, the more even those within the industry are oblivious to the fact that they're waking up to the fact that it's going to be very, very nasty before it settles. But then it all boils down to authenticity. It will be up to the consumer to say, well, this is AI generated, but can I see the AI? Because what pissed me off, to use this word, was when that lady who signed a $3 million contract, appeared and said, I don't sing. I'm not an artist.
Oh no.
And yet she did something on AI
Mm.
and they signed a contract for $3 million, an
I'm
agreement.
telling you, that's insane.
That is insane. So what
A
about
slap
you?
in the face to all the artists that have sacrificed.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And having to say that, folks, um, we have a very special show for you, and I'm so glad that we are branching and bringing our brothers and sisters from the French community. And you know what? Quality is a group that I came across, and we've been in touch with Totalit Music in Montreal, and we are going to be working assiduously with them. And so they are introducing a lot of great artists that we hitherto don't hear from them from the English sphere of things, but then we want to make amends and bring them that. So we have Ronald Lebeau from the group Quality with us, and we are going to have a very great conversation with him. Hi, Ron. How you doing, Ron?
I'm
Hi,
fine.
hi, Joel. How you doing?
You're doing great, Ron.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine so far. Very good, thank you.
Good,
Very
good,
nice to
good,
meet
good.
you today.
Yeah, you're breaking a little bit. Yeah, your line is not as clean as it was. Okay, let me see something that we can do. Um, aha, we we can hardly hear you. Maybe you may have to go back and come back in. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Petra. Yeah. Ron, you can jump in here.
I thought you were talking to me.
Yeah, we're going to have a very good conversation, because I have been an ardent listener of Kompa Zouk music, and you know what, Guriard, and I hope I'm pronouncing it well. And it's so great to have a different version. No, it shouldn't be always Afrobeat reggae, but then we are branching into so many different areas. Ron, as a producer, you know, we want to find filled in so many different kind of genres and then put them together. So that's where we are. So I think Ron is here. Hi Ron, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Don't worry, I'm
Okay,
good.
you sound better now.
Yeah, I see that, but I heard like a crack. I don't know.
Mm.
Should be good. Oh, let me turn off this TV. What
Yeah,
is the TV?
yeah. It still sounds a little bit chippy. Mm.
Yeah, it's the TV. Let me add the.
Hmm. Okay, Ron, you can chime in before we go back to Ron.
Yeah, your point about bringing in various different artists is a great idea. To me, I love listening to all different types of music. There aren't many genres, or I shouldn't say many artists I don't care for. Where ones I don't appreciate as much are the ones that get rude, crude, socially unacceptable. I don't. I think there's so much other music we can listen to out there that isn't sitting in those categories. And there's millions of artists out there we can listen to who don't fit in those categories. So I love listening to I can't even think days. There's days where I just listen to one different type and a different type the next day and the next day. It's all different genres. But I must say, as Petra I think knows, I love probably my favorite is R&B. I just
Really,
it's just R&B, man,
Petra?
TYB.
that's what.
Petra, I'm
I
Oh,
so
knew.
sorry. I thought
I
Afro was.
knew TYB.
Oh my God!
I love
All
it. I
right,
love
all
the
right.
R&B. To me is just it has the feel,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And there's been so many great artists that have come that way, you know.
Hmm.
Alicia Keys, the Sades, the Earth, Wind and Fires. It all sits into that sort of R&B area, and it's just like you can't. To me, there's just Anita Baker. I mean, they just go on and on and on, and that's just just a tiny little speck. Simply Red. I mean, I could go on and on about who they are and Michael McDonald. I mean,
Woo,
there's
yeah,
so
good
many. The list
brothers.
goes on and on and
Hmm.
on. Yeah, of great artists, and that's probably my favorite. If I had to choose one and said, "Oh, you're not listening to anything else except this one genre of music," that's the one I'd pick. But even saying that, that's not my only thing I like to listen to. It's one that hits me right in the heart and goes, yeah,
True.
because I love as a bass player too. I just love playing it because it has a feel to it that is more than just straight ahead do 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 do. It's like reggae too. Reggae bass lines to me are just awesome. They have
Hmm.
two of them that's just you. They're almost in some ways unpredictable. You expect them to land on beat one, but they don't. They go do 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 do. It's
Petra, I'm
like
beginning to think Ron is a spokesperson for Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I think so too. I think they sent him.
yeah, Verdine and me are really good friends.
Hmm.
Verdine White, Verdine White's the bass player. No, I'm not. No, never chatted with him before.
yeah, yeah.
So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Go ahead.
but so it's good having other people, different types,
Hmm. 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 Yeah, if you come to look at it, I think, um, is it because of the media, the entertainment media, that has not given us the pleasure of getting, you know, different kinds of look at the other genres? I don't know, but I mean, you can weigh in on that, and you know.
For sure. You know what I think it is? I think it's the fact that the media and the times represent the changes within our society. I think
Mhm.
that people are screaming for authenticity, and I think there's so much fake within the music industry. I think from like the 80s, like going into like the 90s, maybe early 2000s. I think that now, in the era that we're in now, in the 2020s, Like people just want something real, something that represents them, and I think that's why sounds like Afrobeat like took off. Like nobody anticipated the success of Afrobeat. Like I can compare the success of Afrobeat to like the wave of hip hop, you know? Like, and even when hip hop took off, no one expected hip hop music to take off the way it did, But it's because at the time when you think about when hip hop first came around, it was talking about social issues, very similar to like reggae. Nobody anticipated reggae to take off, So it's like those two genres, like reggae and hip hop, was speaking about social issues that the people could relate to the point where it became it connected to the masses and it took over. The difference with the hip hop and reggae that I see in relation to Afrobeat is that Afrobeat for me isn't really speaking about social struggles. It's the opposite. For me, Afrobeat is a form of escapism because people are tired of the reality. They're tired of like singing about our problems. Let's just sing something and just be happy. And that's why I love Afrobeat. So how you love R&B is how I love Afrobeat, And that's me coming from loving reggae. I connected so much with reggae at one time, and I still love reggae. I'm a reggae artist. I still love reggae, but I connect so much to Afrobeat because for me, Afrobeat, that sound is more celebratory, It's more celebrating life, whereby I feel like sounds like hip hop and reggae more speak about the reality of life. And I think we just kind of we want authenticity in one aspect, but at the same time we don't want to be reminded of all the economic and all the other issues that are taking place right now. So I think we're in a really great time period,
Okay.
whereby, and I think the Afrobeat wave has opened the doors for things like Kompa music to be heard, piano, different sounds, because people want new things. They want something fresh, so that's the time that we're in, and it's a perfect time, for an artist that has a unique sound because the audiences are seeking it.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Ron, I think Ron is here. Hi, Ron.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, sound way better now. I'm
Now,
good.
now, now you're far better now.
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Uh,
I can
oh, yeah,
see.
because
I
they
can see
don't
it.
put my camera on yet, but
I
Oh,
can
I
see
see.
you from
Come
here.
on,
yeah,
TYD.
I can see Ron.
and I see all of you too.
I don't. Oh, now I
Mm.
see you.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
so Petra, lay it up.
Awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to have you, the other Ron, on the show today.
It's very
The
nice
Ron
seeing you
without the
too,
hat.
Petra. Hi, Ron. Yeah.
Hi, Ron. And I have problems with your name today.
Oh, two Rons. We have two
Yeah,
Rons here. Oh my God.
there's Love Bay Ron and there's Quality Ron.
That's right.
For
Uh,
sure. See, it's a pleasure to have you on the show, Ron. So can you just share with our audiences all over the world, if it's their first time hearing you or knowing you, can you just share with them who is Quality?
you're muted. You're muted, Ron. Yeah, you're muted.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Uh, First of all, I'd like to say a warm hi, a warm good day to each and everybody that's here with us tonight, and I'm very happy to hear. And then now when we say quality, it's a group. We are based in Montreal, Canada, and we are just so pleased to present them our first album this year. So this is
Woohoo.
actually who we are, and then we're gonna talk a little bit, and then they will know more about us. My name is Ronald, by the way.
Perfect. So can you just share with us, just our listeners, the story behind the name Quality and how the band came together?
Okay, so quality. We've been. I've been in Saint Martin before I moved there, and then I was part of another group, and then after we the group everybody went different places, especially when we had the hurricane in Saint Martin, and then chose to come in Montreal on 2018, and the other one group. the other members of the other group. Who those some of them went to the USA, some of them get back to Haiti and places. So I was trying. I said, okay, I have to do something. Again, I have to do something because I cannot stay without the music. So I call two of our members, and then we say, okay, you know what, we have to do something. And then they say, I say, we're gonna do something new. We're gonna refresh and do a new proposition to the people, something with soul, something that we feel like to extend or to everybody. So this is how we get with the idea, but I didn't have a name yet. And a day I
Mhm.
just say like this, thinking, and then I say, wow, I'm looking for a catchy name, something that could really get everybody. And then that's why I say, my tail said quality. I say, wow, quality. Yes, quality. Wow, something with quality. I say, yeah, if we have to do a production with quality, we have to get that. And I say, okay, let me put the quality. Quality is an English word for sure. I say, I'm going to write it in Creole. So that's why we have this
Oh,
quality within KWALITI, which is the same meaning of quality. We create a word, and then when I approach the guys with the name, and they were more than happy. They say, wow, it sounds good. So the challenge is we have to be quality in everything that we're doing.
love that. Thank you for sharing that, Ron. The other Ronald from Luvbay.
Hey, are you finished, Petra?
I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm just not sure which Ron you're referring to.
From Luvbay.
Oh, love that. Yes, okay.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ronald. Can I ask, as a composer and performer, what ideas did you want quality to bring to the Haitian music that you felt were missing?
Good question.
Did he catch
Yeah,
that?
no,
I'm
go
not
ahead
sure.
again, Ron.
Okay. Can you hear me, Ron?
Yes, now, yes.
Okay. As a composer and performer, what ideas did you want the quality to bring to Haitian music that you felt was missing?
Okay, yeah. So this is part of our mission with this quality. It's that's exactly why we called the album a Caribbean groove, and then we add a Renaissance. It's because we find out our people right now, our society, they intend to forget who they really are and their roots. The spirituality and everything. So they try to put them aside and then try modernize and everything while they forget exactly who they are. So I find that in our music we're missing. They say, okay, you know what? We're gonna do a fusion with our rhythm from the old times, the old rhythm from Haiti, because we don't only have the Kompa, but we have the roots, we have the Congo, we have the Petro, we have all the rhythm in Haiti. And then I say this is will be a challenging idea for sure, because the Kompa is like taking over everywhere. So when
Mm.
you have a proposition like this, so you have to be very strong in your head and then believe of what you're believing it to propose this. So that's why we take all those rhythm, most of the rhythm, we put them together, we do a fusion, and then as we are part of the Caribbean, so we get our other influences that we had before, so we mix them together, that give us this fusion. So in fact, to make the story short, we want our community to know that with what we had before, the rhythms, we could still working with them and then have a little touch of the modernism right now, and then you're gonna do a marvelous work. So that's why for a week now the album is out, and I can telling you I'm really, really satisfied so far as the comments and what people said about it. And they really think that we were missing this. And then I'm so happy that I could contribute to that, to our community, and also to the Caribbean community.
Can I ask, when people hear quality for the first time, what do you hope they pick up on immediately?
But the rhythm, the colors, the energy that we have in through these songs, the messages. Um, I think all this will be part. As song you listen to the first song, you're gonna pick up this by playing the song. Even though the person we have most of our songs is in Creole and some in French, but regardless what you speak as more as language, but the hidden gonna hit you and you're gonna feel exactly you're gonna feel the flavor of the Caribbean through our productions.
All right, cool. TYB, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Ron, welcome to Luvbay Afrobeat Music Talk Radio. I mean, when the opportunity came for us to be able to have a conversation with you guys, I just seized upon it, and I listened to the track "Friendship."
Yeah,
Friendship. I love this track because it connotes. There's something about it. It's not Kompa. It's not Zouk. There's so many things. There's so many. You put so many things in it. Jazz, some stuff, African stuff. How did you come? No, I've been playing it. We've been playing it on this station with the other DJs. I don't know for how long. It's so unique. And how did you come about that? Putting everything together.
yeah, that's exactly what I was just talking about. Thank you so much for appreciate it. Actually, that was the work. That's exactly what I just said. This is the fusion we get. This one, apparently, when you first listen to it, you could say, "Okay, this is gonna be a reggae song," but when you hear what we have been working under it, you're gonna feel the roots rock under that song, and then the singer, the way he's flowing about this, you feel the pop. It's a and for sure I could say for this song I have the credit for writing it, but Ale and Freddie, they are the one they doing the production, and then I could say they did amazing work, and I'm really happy that you have this idea about this, and I really appreciate that for sure. And then because this come from you exactly, this is great for us.
Honestly, it's a very beautiful track, and you know what? And then you did it in English.
Yes, this one is in English. Yes,
That's right. Why did he do it in English?
because actually, um, me I speak English, French, and Creole, but the
Mm.
inspiration sometimes this one particularly it came in English. The way it came, and that's the way I pour it out. Because as you say, I'm just a channel, and when the muse come, he bring this. The way he give it to me, I just pour it the same way.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so yes, that's what is in English.
And why friendship?
Friendship, I could say this is a part of my experience because I had a situation back in the day where I used to live in the United States, and but where I live, as Haitian, I live there I overstay over there, and then I get deported to Haiti, and
Okay.
then I remember at this time they had to hold you like for months because they had no fly actually to go to Haiti, and I had to wait in the chrome waiting for my time, and then some friends, I had some special friend that drove like kilometers to come and see me and talk to me, and that was very appreciate very 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 good gesture of them, and I really appreciate that. And at that time, after when I have nothing to do, I was reading. So that's why I have songs on the album that have over 10 years. This what I'm explaining you. There's something that happened over the 2008, and I
Uh-huh.
start writing this song, and then I leave it on the side. Then I met after when I start doing this music, this quality project. 5 years ago when I call my friend, and then I invite him. I say, you have to be with me for this project. And then this guy, especially that's my other singer, Ale, and I'm telling you, this guy is a very loyal guy. and we've been friends since 2014, and up to now we stay close, and we have the same purpose, the same idea for the music, and we wanna go very far with our project. And then I believe in him, he believe in me, and then I say this is a good friendship. So he helps me in a way. His experience, my experience with him, helped me in a way to finish the the the, the lyrics that I started on 2008. So
Awesome.
that's why friendship.
Yeah. You see, I've been saying this. I think we discussed it on the show some time ago that musicians write things out of what they've experienced, right? When we are in pain, we write stuff. But a lot of people don't know that when people write stuff, there is something behind it. Because if I listen to the lyrics, I really love it. It's everything about this track, Friendship, is so beautiful, and then it was really really well done. And then those friends who came to visit you and then to hold you up, you know, I do my hat to them, and then, they are real friends. That's why you were able to come out with such a great, very great track. And I'll say hi to them and say hi to them from TYB. Petra,
Yes, yes, thank you. Yes, and I dedicate this song to them too, for sure, live.
that's right. Okay,
Uh,
Petra.
I love that. Yeah, so Ron, I wanted to ask you, when it comes to the music that you create, quality, what message or feeling do you want fans to experience through the music?
Positivity, love,
Mm,
especially love, like loving each other, one another, and then create with this music. I could say, as I always said, music for me is a kind of therapy. Music heals. Music make you cry. Music make you laugh, and then and those emotions that we have. So that's exactly, I'm sharing my emotions, and the other guys we sharing our emotions to the people. And then we know there's song, as we just mentioned, friendship, that could get you thinking, and then
mm-hmm.
also be a better citizen. So that's our message from our song.
I love that. All positive, all the things people need to hear right now, you know? Awesome. So yeah, I wanted to ask you as well, when it comes to quality's music and the country sound, what impact are you hoping that it's going to have on the community musically, and what impact do you want it to have globally? The
Yeah.
sound.
Okay. Actually, the focus is we do music for Earth.
Mm.
We 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 don't like especially we are Haitian for sure. We are,
Mhm.
and we will always be. But we always said we citizen of the world, and our music has to be for everybody. Everybody, regardless where you're from, regardless what language you talk. Because as we did the experience, we had the chance to play on the festival Nuit d'Afrique, and then we could. I did a very experience that marked us all to now. It's been 2 years ago, and then we see. I understand there's a over those people was there, but I know for sure most of them they don't understand what we're saying, because
Mm.
we were singing mostly in Creole,
Mhm.
and then we can see the vibe, the
Mm.
that those people is sharing. So we could see
Yeah.
music really has no barrier. And then with this proposition, our hope is to get this into everybody's heart, into every place that is playing, so we could be able, as they love it, we could be able to travel to them and go to them, make them live it live. Because this is our, as you know, you are a musician, and you know that traveling with your music, playing those festival, play for your people. This is the most important thing for you, as long to sharing this message all over the world. This is actually our main purpose.
Exactly. Thank you for sharing that. That's beautiful. Ron from Luvbay.
Hey, Ron. Question. I'm yes, like my two colleagues here, we're friends. We are musicians, so I like to often ask our guests, how do you go about your writing process? And I will give you an example. We had a guest recently. When I asked this, she said, "I just come up with a melody, and then I could get nothing else out of her to figure out how the songs were put together. So for all I know, it could have been AI, and I doubt it. But I'm just saying, I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure because there was no clarity in what was going on. So can you help us out here? When you go about your writing process, what does it? What are the steps you take? What do you do? I mean, some of us will sit down and play chords. Some of us will start with a melody first. There's no right or wrongs
Yeah,
to this,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course. However, what is your process?
Actually, sometimes it's come to me two ways.
Okay.
The most sometimes I just think about a subject. When I think of it, and they say I'm gonna write something, I'm sure I'm gonna write like the main subject. I put the subject, and for me to continue, I have to get at least a little melody when it's me doing the melody. But like for example, Montreal, Ville de Rêve. So I was here in Montreal first year, driving around, and I'm looking everything, and then a little sound come to my head. Montreal, dun, 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 dun. Just that. So I went home, and even I didn't go home. I just parked on the way, and I put the, and I take my phone, and I say Montreal, dun, 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 dun. All that. So when I reach home now, and I say, you know what? It's a song about Montreal. Then I start writing everything, everything. But sometimes it just come. I wrote my song with just, but I have no melody, or I have a fake melody. Then I send it to my producer because I know Alain is very good as far as melody. And then he said, "Oh, yo, I like this thing. Let's do that." And then he break them, and then he said, "Don't do that." And then he sent it back to me. He said, "Here's the what I get. So fix your lyrics according to this melody." And then I done with it. But most of the time, this is how it's happened to me.
Hmm. I'm trying to understand your group a little bit better. I read in your bio that there's 4 members. Is that correct? Or maybe you could give us some clarity on who makes up the group. Are you the leader of the group, or how does that
Yeah,
go?
I'm the leader of the group, and I have the two other guys that came from the other project. One is the music producer, in the beats and everything, and then the other one is like doing the production as far as the melodies. Because most of the melodies is not my. I wrote most of the songs for sure, but the melody is Alain, my other singer, that mostly do most of the melodies. Some of the songs I have, but most of the melodies of the songs, like Friendship, for example, I wrote this song. I had nothing, because I wrote it from what I feel, and then I sent it to him, and then he do the production with the other guys, and then we invite other people that playing with us with the band to play the guitar, the bass, as you know. So this is how we do it. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. TYB?
Wow, very beautiful. I mean, we having this conversation. It's so beautiful. Um, my question to you: somebody texted me and I asked, "What is the difference between Kompa and Zouk?"
Okay. The difference is not, it's not really huge. The difference is mostly as far as the instruments that they play. The zouk, other than Kassav, that's playing a full band, just like a compa band, with saxophone, trumpets, and everything like congas, keyboards, guitars. Other than Kassav and Zouk machine they have back in the day, Most Zouk artists they just playing with mostly a rhythm box, and then they don't not like congas. They don't use them much, but it's I could say it's mostly about the instruments that are different, but the as far as the flow for dancing is the same thing, but you could see the compa is more heavier other than Kassav that I say the exception of Kassav that plays the same way as a compa band, same way as Tabu Combo. This is the difference. And then that's pretty because they came to the same influence actually.
Mhm.
I said the compa. I could say the compa bring the zooks.
Okay.
It's just like now if you could say that we have the heavy compa that we call heavy compa with all the instrument, and then you have some light compa that now nowadays they call it compa love. You'll see they don't have the horn sections in those bands. They don't have, but the compa, like the Tropicana, the class, the new look, you'll see all those instruments, horn section, two guitars. This is for me that's what make the difference. Otherwise, it's
They're the same.
yeah.
Yeah. And my next question to you will be compa music is big. It's big right now. It's taking the whole world into so many different levels, right? Um, what do you think should be, as an artist, what do you think is holding it back to be accepted like the Afrobeat music?
Yeah. In my humble opinion, what I could say that I um, because we have put the compa mostly since the day that it's like a dancing crowd indoors, and then we keep it this way, and then we didn't have the idea to take it as far as the festivals to make concerts. We make what we call the bal. Bal is a section that we could do a room with two, three, four, 500 people. They come to dance. So everybody loves dancing. But as far as the world, I mean, when we can see what's going on with the Afrobeat, it's mostly the festivals, and then that they have a lot of people that came, and then especially you say as you said the as far as our population, we're very minor compared to Africa, which is a big continent. So we will have more people also that buying, that sharing, that listening to the Afrobeat. That's why worldwide it just blow. Well, I could say the population makes a very big difference, and then the way we can change that as far as even though we keep doing the ball because this is in our culture, but we have to work with some promoters far away that have the idea to do big concert. Like the last time we could see the group Carry Me had a concert in Madison Square Garden in or USB and places like this. You see all the Haitians and other people. They came and you could see there's a big crowd. I think this could help a band when you part of those big festival or big manifestation. It could help you. And as far as our people, as far as our compa bands, so I see right now they start doing it because they realize that the ball is only stay one place and they have to go extend the expectation as far as playing the festival, playing to different cars. Otherwise, I think if they keep going like this, for sure we're gonna go way, way, way far. Like for
Yeah.
example, look at Joe Edward File, a compa artist. And then with the machine, that's why I say the machine you have behind you and where you playing could help you very, very, very much. If we have those machines behind us, we start looking for them, we're gonna go very far with this compa music because it's a very, very beautiful type of music and that people will enjoy for sure.
Yeah, it's very smooth. And one thing that I've realized is that, we play a lot of compa on this station, right? One thing that I've realized is that more the more I listen to it with the new brand of compa music, they are branching into English and French. They are mixing it up. Would I be right to say that most of them are um, artists, compa music artists who are outside of Haiti, or who are in the United States, or what is it? Or is it because of the fact that you want to also attract the English audiences, or what is actually going on?
Uh, Different reasons. Some people, I could say, some group, the leaders or those people that in charge of those group is people who's been raised in the United States. Young guys, they on the wood, like we could say, especially me. I was living in Haiti, moved to Saint Martin. So Saint Martin is a multicultural place. And people speak Creole, French, English. So as far as an artist, most of us they have the idea say, wow, if the music is not in English, some people will not understand it. I understand this. Some people do it just because of that. Some people, as I said, they just get the inspiration like this. Or when they're doing the Creole music, like there's some group in Haiti, some group that we know, they do everything in Creole, but when they come to the verse, they do it
In English.
they do it in English because they're trying to attract
Right. Yeah.
the other people to get an idea, even though when they're dancing, when they feel it, it's very smooth, but at least they understand something. I think this is the in this process that most of us do it this way. But at the same time, we have groups in Haiti that only do the song in Creole. Yeah.
And
For me,
that's fine. That's all
yeah,
right.
for me it does it lot because they try at least, as you said, to attract more people.
Yeah, but yeah, Kompa is now making its headway, and you know what? It's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful music. Petra.
Yeah, most definitely. That was a really good question. I think you were just gonna say. So yeah, Ron, I want to ask you, as we're like winding down and stuff, I wanted to ask you when it comes to the band, when it comes to quality and quality's music, what type of legacy are you looking, hoping that quality will leave in the world with your sound, your music?
Yes, as a group, as you could say, a new group with a new proposition. Um, so we like to go, as we say, very far with our music, because we represent actually the culture of the Caribbean. I'm not gonna say just Haiti. We represent the culture, and then we like to, as we from our proposition, we'd like to, as the same way that they discovered our Kompa music, the same way I'd like them to discover this fusion, this
Mm.
we put on the table, and then to listen to it, and then that's as we are here in Montreal, and we see like people from different culture, they are now starting to relate it to what we propose, and then this is how we hope that we want it to be all over the world. This is how.
Hmm. I love that. I love how that sounds, global legacy.
Thank you.
And then where do you see quality? Because I know, as you mentioned, you're a new band. Where do you see quality in the next 3 to 5 years from now?
3 to 5 years. So first, for the first year, like next year, as far as the album, we're gonna start with a
Mm.
national tour in Quebec, and then heading to other province in Canada. and then
Nice.
from there, because we always have the 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 need and the idea to travel the world with this band and play
Hmm.
and share our energy to everybody, our songs, our culture. This is the most important thing for us is like make people listen to what we offered, leave the music, and then invite us everywhere, come and bring the music to the city.
I love that. That's awesome. I love it. Awesome. TYB and Ron, any final thoughts?
Well, I'm just curious. If somebody were to hire you, would they have the four of you on stage? How would that look to people? Because after an album, people often want to hear you perform. So how do you guys go about your performances? What's your procedure
Okay.
for that?
Yeah. So as far as the band,
Yeah.
we play with two formats. We because we play different type of projects of shows. Like if we are playing in it's a small place,
Mhm.
so we have a reduced format. But actually, the band, that's how we used to do it. But now with the album, so we keep it original. And then sometime, as we said, with the two formats, we play with the band, a full band, which is seven of us.
Mm. Oh,
And
cool.
then sometimes it depends when we go to festival, we add like two more background vocals. And then so we add so make it nine. So either we seven people, either we nine. Sometimes we just two people, and then we have a back band from any other city that we play with. Or
Mm.
sometimes we just have with our song. We have songs that places they invite us, like the two singers. We just go and then we have a DJ that working with us, and then we just three of us just travel and then we do the job.
So will the tour have seven of you on it then?
So we seven, oh no, we seven with the full band. That's
Yeah.
seven of us.
Yeah.
So when we play with the DJ, with three of us, the DJ and two of us.
Okay, so that would be your tour then.
Yeah. So we have two formats here,
Okay. TYB.
according to the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Ron, so it's such a pleasure, and I think we'd like to thank Elizabeth Drapo for linking us up, and then we are going to be working with Totally Music to get more of the artists from that creek to expose them to the um, English audiences. But having said that, I would like to thank you very, very much. Keep on doing what you're doing. And how can people reach you? How can people reach the band?
Okay. Actually they can reach us from toward Tolalito Music with Elizabeth Drapo. That's you see behind all great men you have a strong and great woman behind. And I'm
That's
telling
right.
you that Elizabeth is doing an amazing job, and we are really appreciate that they could contact us through Tolalito, and also and we'll take the time also from your panel to invite everybody to follow Quality on our Instagram, which is Quality, the way it's reading, KWALITI, Quality from YouTube, Quality from Facebook, the KWALITI. Follow us, watch our video, listen to the album, and then I'm gonna be with you pretty soon.
Well, you are promising the whole world if you pass by here and then we don't see you, you're in big
I
trouble.
have to. I have to. I have to. I have to come up there because I'm gonna do the national one. So for sure, I'm gonna. I'm gonna. And then I have Elizabeth behind, so sky the limit.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Petra, take us home.
Awesome. See, I just want to say, Ron, it was a pleasure to have you on Love Bay on Highway 6 to Africa. And honestly, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's tuned in to this amazing show. Be sure to follow Quality on all social media platforms. And you will find us again here next week, Saturday, with another wonderful artist, another guest, and even touching on topics right now within the music industry, especially namely AI. So I want to wish you guys all a fantastic, fantastic weekend. And you will find us here again next week. Bye, Love Bay family.
Bye.
Thank you, Love
Take
Bay.
care, everyone.
Thank
See you
you,
next
Okay.
thank
week.
you so very much. And everybody stay locked on with Love Bay. This is where everything's happened. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Keep enjoy the songs, the music. And I really appreciate this interview. This is very good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you have to come back again.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
All right.
When I'm on my
Bye.
way to Toronto, for sure I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna be in your town.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Bye bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye.